All right, you guys saw what I was doing there on my short. Can't see it, but it's right there, the DRL. I have to cut these guys off because they're really stiff. I've got new ends, and it's like it on both sides. As a matter of fact, on this side right here, these guys here aren't even staying there. I can't get them to twist in. That plastic's just gone way too hard. Now, one thing I just noticed is, you see how that light is? This one right here obviously got bent sometime, somehow. So I'm gonna have to try to get in there and see if I can't pull that thing back to shade that bulb, because otherwise that thing might end up melting. But I didn't show you guys this, but I ended up changing the bevel on this, which is right there. And this one here is broken there. That piece is broken. It's broken right there, and it was broken right there. So that piece, unfortunately, is not from there. The one I put on there only had one crack in it, and it was on this end right here, which I tried to plastic weld that. Focus, focus, focus. I tried to plastic weld that. It's not going to focus, but I did, and it ended up snapping at this end here during the installation process. This stuff is very, very, very brittle. Oh, look, I forgot. It was actually broken right there as well. So mine is missing the piece, which you can't even see it. So it's this one right here that goes across right there. That piece is missing, and you can't even tell. Also, when I reinstalled this, there's lots of room in here, and I do not understand why I still have this gap. It's like this whole thing is sticking out, and it won't go back in. Mind you, with that being said, when I bolt this up, it might stiffen it up a bit more. But here's what I want to do. That DRL module I changed, did it actually work? Oh, also, I've so far gone through one can, and I'm using another can of fluid film. So as I'm doing this, because all this stuff is hidden, I'm trying to coat it. If I actually had like rust proofing other than fluid film, I'd probably try using it. Fluid film is a great product. I've actually been using this for years. So it's just kind of pricey per can, but it does work great. But anyways, I'm going to try and start the truck up now and see if I have DRLs. All right, as I'm reaching in here, yeah, it is a question of will she start, because, oh yeah. Only because I've had a problem with that solenoid over there. So, lights are off. Cross my fingers, you guys are seeing it with me. Nope. Oh wait, do I have to be in gear maybe? I don't know if I have to be in gear. So if hold on a second. So I just kicked the truck down. So I'm just gonna put my foot on the brake, put that into gear, push the e-brake. Oh, she's stiff. All right, will that hold it? Okay, the e-brake is holding it. She's in drive. She should hold it, man. I just did all that brake work. DRL's on. Look at that, still not working. Oh, that stupid plastic. Okay, well, that's not super duper important. Are the lights working? Yep. Yeah, they're working. So maybe that DRL module I changed because, well, like I said in the short, it was in fact used. So put this back in the park, and woo, she snapped back. That's nice. That's nice to hear. Actually, that's the first time I've actually pulled the e-brake. There's nothing in front of the truck, right? Nope. Let's see here. Let's see if I can roll this truck ahead a little bit. All right, put on the brake. Let go. Oh yeah, the brakes are free too, so I know they're not sticking. Move the truck up just a little bit. Right about there. Also, I don't know why, but I've actually got a window tensioner on this, and for some reason, this thing still leaves a streak right in the middle. So I don't know if it's the wiper or what it is, but it doesn't do it on that side. But even with a wiper tensioner on that, it's still streaking. Actually, if anything, I think it might be doing it worse. See? nice and clear. And this one here, look at all that, right in the middle. And I don't know why it's doing it. So, and it does it right from there, all the way up. And those are brand new wipers. Anyways, I digress from that. Now that module, hold on a second. So this is the DRL module that came out of the truck. And like I said, you can see actually how, and I didn't do this, you see how that's been pushed right out? You see the contacts in there, and how those are corroded. And everything else in there, actually, to be honest with you, it looks fairly clean, but she's definitely come apart. And I'm wondering if when this thing failed, it might be possible that it blew a fuse, because maybe the daytime running lights are actually on a separate fuse. I don't know. I'll have to double check the fuse panel and see if there is something there for a DRL module. Wouldn't it be funny if the DRL module was hooked up to my cruise control? That's the thing too. My truck, garbage. My truck actually has the recall for the brake sensor for the cruise control. And I was looking at this going, I do not see anywhere down here at all a harness for that sensor. Not any, no aftermarket, no nothing. So I don't think my truck ever had one. And yet my cruise control still doesn't work. So I'm not exactly sure how mine works. If it was done differently, I do not know. But right now my cruise control doesn't work, and it's not super duper important, but that's something I want to have looked at. The DRLs, not super important that I have them working, but I wish they were, just for safety. There's a reason they have daytime running lights, and it is for safety. A lot of people back in the day, I remember even before they started implementing these things here, it would be foggy out, it'd be raining out, and people just don't drive around with their lights on. In the United States, it's not required by law to have daytime running lights. Yet how many states I've been in as a long haul truck driver where it's foggy out, raining out, and they have to put signs up to say, you know, when it's raining, put lights on, turn your lights on. Like, turn your lights on. But I don't want to get into a whole thing about that. But my point is I actually do like daytime running lights, and I want to get these things working. So I'll go through my fuse panel and see if I can't figure that out. This is something here that has to be changed out. I did get one already from work. It was a BWD, which is broken when delivered, and sure enough, it was, it would actually kept my starter running. So it would start the truck up fine, and then as soon as I shut the truck off, it would actually turn the starter on. So I'd actually have to turn the key back on, but when I turned the key back on, the starter actually kept running too. So I had to quickly disconnect this and then come over here and try to get these off, because this right here actually holds both of these off. So I actually have to get both of these off to get these off. So that was kind of a bugger. So this thing is failing on me. It works and then it doesn't work. Hence why I've got the screwdriver here. So it works and then it doesn't work. And as you guys just heard, I started the truck, it worked. So I do have fluid film over the truck. I have to be careful where I put my hands, because I've actually been coating this truck slowly but surely. When I actually get this thing on the road, she will be properly undercoated. Like I've been spraying everything. You guys can see how oily it is. I've been spraying everything I can. But that's a work in progress. So let me zoom out here. This is my truck. This is the update video on it. Trying to get the front end back together again here properly. Now that's another problem there. Again, every time I touch this truck, and I've been saying that every single video. Like, you guys go back and watch my videos. Every single time I touch this truck, there's something else. Which is whatever. It's a 31-year-old truck. By the way, also, I did pick up, it's not on there all the way, obviously, as you guys can see, but I did pick this up and get it out of the way. And I gotta tell you, what a difference it makes when you can actually see inside here. Like the side view of this truck now, I mean, the hood's up on it, so, but the side view on this truck now, just that view alone, it looks so much better being able to see those double shocks. That spring actually looks black now because of the fact that it's got fluid film all over it, but it just changes the look of this truck so much. So anyways, I will close that up. I've got the key in my pocket, and you guys can see there that streak, what I was talking about, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's just a weird, because that thing's got tension on her. Oh, buddy, she's got tension. So, and that thing's all the way on. So I just don't know if in the center there or something like that, if it's just bad wiper. It is possible. It is possible. But anyways, there she is in her glory, boys and girls. Another update video for you. And that's how easy that thing came apart. These things are so super fragile. And this DRL, it may have, like I said, popped a fuse in her, because man, oh man, is that thing crusty. Look at that. All right, 10-minute video, long enough. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. And hopefully in the next video, I will actually be putting in the transmission lines. I want to put the transmission lines in before I put the sway bar back in. And if you guys watched that video, part 1, I'm still waiting to find that plate. Once I find that plate, then I can put everything back in. But when I was under there, I noticed how much extra room it is without having that plate in there to be able to swing those tranny lines in. So I might be able to get those transmission cooler lines in just coming in from the bottom, and my truck's high enough that I might be able to do that. So I'll look forward to that video, because I do have them bent, as you saw in one of my short videos, not a short actual, but just a 30-second video where I showed that I bent them and flared them. So, and that's in that copper nickel line, so I don't have to worry about corrosion anymore. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching again. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.